Yo, it's your boy Dctree, and this is Dctree-Nation, the channel on YouTube that covers hoops and heroes. And today we're talking hoops. We talking that #1 pick, that potential #1 pick, Victor Wembanyama. And before I start this video and voicing my concerns about his injuries or his possible injuries or his potential injuries, before I get into that, if the Spurs have a shot at this guy, I'm going to be thrilled. Because that would mean that the Spurs have the #1 pick, that the tanking season was worth something, because Lord knows that was painful to watch. So just to have a shot at this guy, I will be thrilled for the Spurs, thrilled for San Antonio, thrilled for the league. The buzz would be bananas. So I don't blame the Spurs if they take him #1. Despite the concerns, you almost have to take him #1. There's no excuse not to take him #1.
He ain't lying.
Because once you factor in the fact that, Tony Parker, is friends with this guy, part of his French team and everything, and his ties to San Antonio, I kind of feel like the Spurs would be pressured into picking Victor, whether they had concerns or not. So I just want to put that out there before I made this video. But the concerns are still there, though.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I know this isn't a video that people want to hear, and I know it's something that Spurs fans don't want to hear, because especially if we actually get the #1 pick, everyone's going to be so excited. But this guy is physically a freak and makes him great on the basketball court, but it also makes him a liability, man. The game has changed so much. If you think about the big men in the league right now that are struggling to stay healthy, Anthony Davis, for instance, Zion, for instance, your boy Chet ain't played a game yet in OKC. You think about back in the day with, with Yao Ming and whatnot. Man, I'm kind of concerned, man. And I know what people are saying, I'm being negative, etc. But I'm honestly concerned. And I hope I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, feel free to laugh in my face and bring this video back up.
In his face! In his face! Yes! In the face!
Because that 82 game regular season in the NBA is a beast. And it's causing so many problems, load management, and costing millions of dollars to try to keep players healthy. When I see his small frame, I wonder if he can bang with people, in the paint. Can he take that contact, at the rim, and not pick up knick-knack injuries? And then when you think about so much weight, like 230 is on his feet and whatnot, it's concerning, man. And especially when you compare him to like a Scoot Henderson. I know I'm a big Scoot Henderson guy, but Scoot Henderson clearly has a muscular NBA body. Like, he's NBA ready. Like, I mean, anything can happen, of course, with a knee or something like that, but physically he's ready to go. Wembanyama is a lot of questions. A lot of questions surrounding this guy, man. He missed a lot of games the year before. He has like this weird back issue, which, man, is something going on muscular around his spine. That was an injury. I don't know if that was just a one-time thing, but every time I hear something about a big man and a back problem, I think about my dog D-Rob. I love some David Robinson, man, but when he started having them back problems, he was never the same, man. He wasn't the athletic player he used to be after he started having them back problems. And then the game wasn't even this fast. It wasn't as fast as it was now. It was a slower game back then. So, not saying D-Rob plays slow, but you get what I'm saying. So, is Victor going to be able to keep up health-wise, endurance-wise, year after year after year after year? Or is he going to pick up these knick-knack injuries here and there? At the end of the day, though, if the Spurs get the #1 pick, they're going to have to take him. They're going to have to take him, because you can't live under that shadow or that shroud of being ridiculously stupid if this guy turns out to be a superstar and we didn't pick him. So I kind of hope, in a way, that the Spurs get the #2 pick. That way, they're just not caught up in the hype and have the pressure of the situation. It reminds me of when the Blazers had the #1 pick in Seattle, which eventually became the Thunder, had the 2nd pick, and the Blazers picked Odin, and then obviously OKC or Seattle at the time got Kevin Durant, And, we know what happened with Greg Oden. His knees went out, shot, nowhere near his potential. And obviously KD is the superstar player. So, man, it feels kind of like that. So hopefully we get the number 2 pick and we won't have to worry about it. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Let me know what you think about this, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.